Right, let's look at division and doing something called chunking on a number line, which is a way to solve division problems. Let's look at a problem. Here we go. 12 divided by 3. So a good way of thinking about this is how many lots of 3 can we take out of 12? And that will give us our answer of 12 divided by 3. So we could draw 12 blocks, and then we could take out 3 of them at a time and count how many lots of 3 we take out. So let's do that. I'm going to work back from 12. I'm going to take out 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. That's 1 block of 3. Then I'm going to take out another 3 blocks. That's another lot of 3. And then another 3 blocks, and that's another lot of 3. And then finally, there's 3 blocks left, and that's another lot of 3. So how many lots of 3 did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is 4. That's fine, but it took me a while to draw those blocks. So let's see if we can do it on a number line. This is a number line, and if I write 12 here, you can see it's the same thing as drawing lots of blocks, but I haven't divided it up into 12. I can still take lots of 3 out. Remember, I'm taking lots of 3 because I'm dividing by 3. So let's take out 1 lot of 3. And I can't count the blocks anymore, 1, 2, 3, because I haven't drawn them. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take 3 away from 12, just so that I know that it is 3 I'm taking away, not 2 or not 4 or not any other number. So 12 take away 3 is 9. And then I can take another block of 3, because I'm dividing by 3. And I'm going to take 3 away from that, and that gives me 6. So that's another lot of 3. And I'm going to take away another lot of 3, which takes me to 3, so that's another lot of 3. And then all the way back to 0, which is here, and that's another lot of 3. So now I can count how many lots of 3 I took out. 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of 3. Okay, that's fine, but what if you get something like this? Let's go for 51 divided by 3. Well, I'm not going to use this method. It would just take me forever. Let's try using the number line. So I'm going to put here 51. And I'm going to start taking lots of 3 out. Remember, it's 3 because I'm dividing by 3. And I want to know how many lots of 3 I can get from my 51. So let's go for 1 lot of 3. So that takes me to 48. And I can write a minus 3 here. Let's take another lot of 3. That takes me to 45. And then another lot of 3 is 42. And another lot of 3, crossing the tens barrier, 39. And then another lot of 3. That will bring me to 38, 37, 36. And then another lot of 3 brings me to 33. Another lot of 3. And I think you can see the problem here is that it's taking forever, and it's really easy to make a mistake, because if I don't take away 3 and I take away 2 or 4 by accident, then everything's gone wrong. But let's keep going. Another lot of 3 brings us 26, 25, 24. And another lot of 3 takes us to 21. And it took ages, and I've drawn so much just to take away how many lots of 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lots of 3 just got me to 21. I'm not going to keep going. Like I said, it takes too long, and I might make a mistake. But hang on, 10 lots of 3 got me to 21. Well, why don't I just do that in one big jump? So I can draw my line again, here, and I can say that's still 51. But instead of doing 10 little lots of 3, let's just do it in one go. I'm going to do one big jump. I'm not going to show it all the way down here because I want some of my line free. And I can do, instead of one lot of 3, I'm going to do 10 in one go. And I'm not going to take away 3, I'm going to take 10 lots of 3, and 3 times 10 is 30. So I'm going to take 30 away in one go, and 51 minus 30, or we can count back in tens, 51, 41, 31, 21, gets me all of this in one go, and that's called chunking. And I can do something to help me. I can write a little help box, and this is just my 3 times table. I can just say 3 times 10 equals 30. That's really easy. I think everyone knows that. I can do 3 times 5, well that'll be half of 30, which is 15. And if I wanted to, I could do 3 times 2 equals 6. I could even write 3 times 1 equals 3. So let's go back to our number line. We're finding how many groups of 3 can we get out of 51, and we've already got 10. Instead of doing them one after the other, I did one big jump and I got 10. But I've got 21 left. So if I look at my help box, instead of just taking 3 out to 18 and another 3 out to 15, I could take another chunk, a bigger chunk, and I know that I can take out 5 lots of 3, and that would take out 15 in one go. So I can go down by 15, and that is 5 lots of 3. So 21 take away 15, well I'm going to count on from 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, well that's 6. So now I'm on 6, and if I wanted I could just do 2 jumps of 3. So that's one lot of 3, one lot of 3, and that takes me to 0. So now I just have to count up how many lots of 3 I took out. Well, in this huge jump of 30, I took out 10, and that was exactly the same as doing this, but it was much quicker. So instead of doing 10 little jumps of 3, I just did 3 times 10 is 30, and I did it in one jump. So that's 10 lots of 3. Then I did 5 lots of 3, which was taking away 15, and then I did 1 lot of 3, and then another lot of 3, which got me down to 0. So that's 10, 15, 16, 17. So I took out 17 lots of 3 in total. So I know my answer to 51 divided by 3 equals 17. And chunking is just taking out lots of groups of 3 in one go. I could have done the whole thing with just one group of 3 at a time and counted how many of those groups I took out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I could have done that 17 times and got to 0, and it would have been the same answer, but this is much quicker. And if you do a help box, you don't even need to work out your times tables as you go. So that is how to use chunking to work out division problems.